Another defeat for Spurs, 18th of the season in all competitions. Stay tuned to the very end to get my thoughts on player performances as I give all my player ratings for tonight's disappointing loss, where we've got it all to do in the second leg. So make sure you are staying tuned. Very interested to get your thoughts because I think there'll be some controversial ones in here because I wasn't impressed at all with what I saw from the players on the pitch. What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're keeping well. If you're new around here, please do like and subscribe. But let's crack straight into it. Player ratings. Let's start with the goalkeeper, Vicario in goal. 8 out of 10 for me today. Saved us on several occasions. Probably the reason we're not out of the Europa League right now, and the season's not pretty much ended. And I mean that. That might sound dramatic, but that is genuinely the case. He kept us in the tie, so real credit to him. Great to have him back. He's been excellent since returning from injury. A doggy, talk about players returning from injury. Quite the opposite, though. I think he's been really poor, woeful. In fact, tonight I thought he was poor. Just defensively, he's got so many issues and isn't really offering anything at all. Going forward, a large amount of it will be this, just coming back from injury, and also, I just think he just doesn't suit him necessarily right now. How the team's playing, the whole situation surrounding us. So I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Danso, I've been very clear. I think he's been excellent, a really good, he's come to the club. I think he's been excellent bit of business done from the club. Took too long, as I said before, to bring in that centre back, but we've clearly signed the right guy. But he looked wooden, he looked poor tonight, in particular that first half, really stretched. But, again, that's on the manager. The way we were played, we were exposed, and we were always going to lose this game because of the way that we were set up. Andrew was tactically outclassed, and that was, harsh on the likes of Danso at the back. So 4 out of 10 for me. Gray, I thought was good, can hold his head high, one of the only ones. How many times do we say that? 7 out of 10. Spence, not his evening, right back in his natural position. I actually prefer him maybe at left back, just a little bold chat there, and certainly a little bit better when he switched positions and brought Porro on 4. A doggy, but still Spence, still trying to carry that team on his own, and he is a top defender, so 6 out of 10 for me. This is where it gets really disappointing that just didn't link up the midfield and attack. James Maddison, I mean, lots of conversations about him recently. He's really stepped it up, really good, consistent performances. Well, the skeptics and the critics have been proved right tonight because once again, he doesn't follow it up consistently. Poor, where's that leadership? Disappointed. So 4 out of 10 for me, just went completely missing in the game. Bentancur, I've given a 5. Frustrated man out there. I think that yellow card proved that moments after. Very, usual, neat, calm, basic passes, but didn't really offer a lot. Was quite sloppy, just wanted too long on the ball tonight. Bergvall, not his game. Very unlucky with that own goal, and I was really impressed with how he reacted from that. Really impressive young player. Apologising to fans at the end as well. Trying to carry that team in that midfield again. It clearly wasn't his day. But he's doing everything in his power to make sure that we are still in this tie. So 6 out of 10. I've given him. Forward line, Johnson. I'm going to give a 5. The only reason his rate is not lower in that second half, he was a little bit better. Shows a tiny bit more aggression, but so many times he has his back to goal, isn't involved in play, and is simply ineffective. And I'm one of those fans that I don't care how he plays as long as he's getting those goals or assists. But when he's not, we have to also discuss that performance. It's only fair when you go missing in the game and don't help your team. Tell, disaster in that first half. And I don't want to jump to conclusions with him, but there's not a striker. He's not a striker. Just doesn't suit the team. It's just not on a different wavelength and not involved. Simply ineffective once again. Isn't a striker. 3 out of 10 for me. Son, given a 4. Really quiet, poor as usual. No surprises taken off. Had all week, so there's no excuse there. Spoke well after the game. Sorry, he does, but isn't produced it on the pitch. Had a moment where he done well, little cut inside, takes on players well, but blasty shot at the end. Substitutes, Odobert. I've given a 5. I think he's involved in a lot of the action when he come on, um, which you can see. I think you see is a good thing, but generally I thought it was quite poor. That cross-off shot wasn't great. Lost the ball far too often. So yeah, don't really see what he's offering at the moment. But he's just come back from injury. Porro come on, thought he looked good. Nice balls in the box. We just needed more of that. 6, I've given him. Sarr as well, come on, provided real energy, got stuck in, and I thought he'd done well. Did put it wrong when coming on. 7. Solanke, I gave a 6 as he did come off injured. Postecoglou since said in his post-match reaction that hopefully it's just a knock. But again, getting involved in the action, which just didn't quite click for him. 5 out of 10. And Scarlett, non-applicable. I've got down because he's only on for a matter of seconds. And Ange, we do sometimes tend to rate Ange, and I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. I think he got it wrong. I think he's tactically outclassed. No real plan there. Zonal marking again. Doesn't coach this team defensively. So yeah, I like the guy, but really poor tonight. And he's only feeded or fueled the fire, if you like, of those people that want him out of the club just by simple mistakes. Another poor defeat. Someone needs to get Postecoglou. I think shake him and tell him, look, we're not doing anything in the league this year. Your job is going to be determined on how you do in the Europa League. Sort it out. Come up with a decent plan. But a lot of it is on these players. How many times would you say that? You change the manager, still got the same owners and the same players. Even that the players change. It is purely the owners. You have a Harry Kane at the end there. We get a draw. But no, it could have been so much worse tonight. Let's be clear. 1-0 is a scoreline that suits us best going into that second leg because we didn't deserve anything for the game. Second best. Should have, it's a 2-3-0 game, if I'm totally honest. But those are my player ratings. What would you change? Let me know in the comments below. But like and subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with all the Spurs and England content. For now, a massive come you Spurs.